Life on ice. At first glance, it seems silent, frozen, lifeless. But look closer and a different story begins to emerge. This is not just ice. It is a living platform, a foundation for life in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Here, survival depends on timing, balance, and adaptation. Sea ice is not empty. It is habitat, a place where life begins, where it rests, where it hunts. Seals give birth on its surface. Walrus gather in vast numbers. Polar bears roam, searching for prey. And beneath the ice, an unseen world thrives, quietly sustaining everything above. Every crack, every edge, every shifting flow matters. Because here, ice is not just part of the environment. It is the environment. And as it changes, everything connected to it must change too. Life tied to ice. In the Arctic, survival is not random. It is precise, deeply connected, and bound to the presence of ice. For many species, ice is not just a surface, it is home. Polar bears, the great hunters of the north, depend on multi-year ice, stable, enduring, a platform from which they hunt seals. But as this ice disappears, the hunt begins to fail, distances grow longer, swims become harder, and survival more uncertain. Walrus face a different challenge. They rely on ice to rest between long dives to the ocean floor. But when the ice retreats, they are forced onto land. Thousands gather in crowded spaces, and in these conditions, even a small disturbance can turn into chaos, stampedes, panic, and loss. Then there are the narwhals, often called the unicorns of the sea. They live beneath dense ice, navigating through narrow openings, sensitive to changes in water, in salinity, in ice formation. Their movements tell a deeper story. They are indicators of a changing Arctic, and closer to the ice itself, seals. Life begins here, on frozen ground. Pups are born, nursed, protected, in a fragile window of time. But when the ice breaks too early, that window closes, and survival rates fall. Across the Arctic, a single pattern emerges. When ice conditions change, every species feels the impact. Because here, life is not just adapted to ice, it is dependent on it. These are oases in a frozen desert, and timing is everything. Penguins breed when food is most abundant. Chicks hatch when the ocean is alive with prey, a precise alignment between life and environment. Two poles, two systems, each shaped by ice, yet responding differently to a changing planet. The hidden foundation, beneath the ice, a different world exists. Not frozen, not empty, but alive and quietly powerful. This is where the story of life truly begins. Within the ice itself, algae grow, clinging to its underside, capturing the faintest light. When the ice begins to melt, this life is released into the ocean below, and then the transformation begins. The waters bloom with phytoplankton, microscopic plants drifting in sunlight. They may be invisible to the eye, but they are the base of life in the ocean. From them, everything else follows. Small creatures, like krill, feed on this abundance, forming vast moving swarms. Fish follow, and then the hunters, seals, whales, and bears all depend on what begins here, far below the surface. This is not just a food chain, it is an energy flow, linking ice, ocean, and life itself. And for a long time, we believed this system depended only on open water. But beneath the ice, something unexpected was found. Massive blooms, thriving in the darkness. Life where we did not think it could exist. A reminder that even here, in the coldest, harshest places on Earth, life finds a way. Unexpected life. For decades, we believed we understood this system. Life in the polar ocean followed a simple rule: where there is light, there is life, and where ice blocks the sun, there is very little. But the Arctic had a surprise waiting. Beneath thick sea ice, in waters once thought too dark, too isolated, something extraordinary was discovered. Massive blooms of phytoplankton thriving below the ice, not small patches, but vast living systems, hidden from view, yet powerful enough to reshape our understanding. This was the ICESCAPE mission, a journey into the unknown to study how climate change is transforming Arctic ecosystems. What scientists found challenged everything. Light filtering through thinning ice was enough to sustain life below, and as the ice changed, so did the rules of the ecosystem. Productivity where we did not expect it. Life adapting in ways we are only beginning to understand. But this discovery carries a deeper message. As the Arctic transforms, new systems may emerge, even as others begin to disappear. This is not just change, it is a reorganization of life itself in a warming world. A different pole at the other end of the Earth, another frozen world exists, Antarctica. At first glance, it may seem similar to the Arctic: ice, cold, isolation. But beneath the surface, this is a very different system. The Arctic is an ocean, covered by ice. Antarctica is land, surrounded by ocean. And that difference changes everything. Here, life follows a different rhythm. In the Southern Ocean, phytoplankton bloom with the return of sunlight. These blooms are vast, seasonal, and incredibly productive. At the heart of this system is one small creature, krill, tiny, almost invisible, yet forming one of the largest biomasses on Earth. They sustain an entire ecosystem. Penguins, diving through icy waters, seals, hunting beneath the surface, whales, feeding in great migrations, all connected through this single link. But even here, in this remote world, there are places where life gathers with intensity. Polynyas, open water, surrounded by ice, rich in nutrients and full of life. These are oases in a frozen desert, and timing is everything. Penguins breed when food is most abundant. Chicks hatch when the ocean is alive with prey, a precise alignment between life and environment. Two poles, two systems, each shaped by ice, yet responding differently to a changing planet. A different pole at the other end of the Earth, another frozen world exists, Antarctica. At first glance, it may seem similar to the Arctic: ice, cold, isolation. But beneath the surface, this is a very different system. The Arctic is an ocean, covered by ice. Antarctica is land, surrounded by ocean. And that difference changes everything. Here, life follows a different rhythm. In the Southern Ocean, phytoplankton bloom with the return of sunlight. These blooms are vast, seasonal, and incredibly productive. At the heart of this system is one small creature, krill, tiny, almost invisible, yet forming one of the largest biomasses on Earth. They sustain an entire ecosystem. Penguins, diving through icy waters, seals, hunting beneath the surface, whales, feeding in great migrations, all connected through this single link. But even here, in this remote world, there are places where life gathers with intensity. Polynyas, open water, surrounded by ice, rich in nutrients and full of life. These are oases in a frozen desert, and timing is everything. Penguins breed when food is most abundant. Chicks hatch when the ocean is alive with prey, a precise alignment between life and environment. Two poles, two systems, each shaped by ice, yet responding differently to a changing planet. Everything is linked. What happens here does not stay here. The Arctic may seem distant, remote, disconnected from our daily lives, but it is not. Ice, ocean, life, climate are part of a single system, a delicate balance shaped over thousands of years. Sea ice reflects sunlight, cooling the planet. The ocean beneath stores heat and moves it across the globe. Currents flow, linking equator to pole. Weather patterns shift, responding to changes far away. And within this system, life adapts, evolves, survives. But now, the balance is changing. The ice is retreating. The ocean is warming. The rhythms are shifting. And as they do, the effects begin to ripple outward, across ecosystems, across continents, across the planet. This is not just a story of the Arctic. It is a story of connection, of how the smallest changes in the most remote places can shape the future of everything. Life on ice is changing, and the consequences extend far beyond the poles.